Oh, just take a look at the little puppies. Wait. Are they? Mexican wolves are currently the most endangered gray wolf species in North America. So that is why for the past 7 years, a fostering program has been in place to preserve and grow the population. So joining us to talk about this really unique program and how it is all going so far is Jim Heffelfinger, who is a wildlife science coordinator with Game and Fish. Jim joining us from Tucson. We appreciate it so much. Those little babies look so adorable. So tell me about this program. I've never heard about fostering wolves before.
Right. What's not to like about puppies? This is a fantastic program where we're infusing genetic diversity into a wild population, which is pretty amazing in wildlife science. So these puppies are bred in captivity. We've got about 280 Mexican wolves in captivity scattered throughout about 60 different facilities in the U.S. and Mexico. And so scientists will use a computer program to determine which male and female they can put together to generate the most genetically valuable pup for the wild population. Then those pups are flown in. This year they were flown in from New York and Chicago and Scottsdale and New Mexico. And they're actually taken by biologists out into the field and inserted into wild dens that have litters of the same age. And so that wild Mexican wolf mother then raises these genetically valuable pups along with her own, and they grow up to be wild wolves and they stay out of trouble. And they infuse that genetic diversity into that wild population.
So that is pretty remarkable that mom accepts the new pup right along with the rest of the litter. I imagine extensive research went into figuring out that would be the inclination, right? And is it consistently so?
Yeah, the maternal instinct is pretty strong in animals, and this has been done in other canids, other members of the dog family, in other species, especially in trying to recover endangered species.
So when we're talking about fostering in a circumstance like this, we're talking about actual scientists and experts who work professionally with animals in these centers all across the country. We're not looking for, say, me and my neighbor to take in a little wolf pup.
Right. It's not that kind of a fostering program. It's been so successful that as we measure genetic diversity in the wild population, 3 out of 4 metrics of genetic diversity have been increasing in that wild population. So it's not just something we're doing that sounds good. We're making measured gains in genetic diversity in that wild population as it continues to grow in numbers in Arizona and New Mexico.
That is remarkable. How are you able to then track these pups as they grow older and are actually living out in the wild?
Right, that's the interesting part. We've fostered 83 pups so far in the last 7 years, and those 83 pups, we've detected so far 13 of those that have reached breeding age in the wild. And so that may at the outset sound like not a great success rate, but actually we don't mark these pups when we put them in there. We don't want them to look any different than the natal pups in there. And so they grow up with those natal pups. They mature, they disperse, they form their own packs and pair up with other wild wolves. They join other packs. And so we can't detect them until later on at some point when we're doing wolf captures to radio collar wolves to monitor the population. And we happen to catch one of these individuals, and we take blood samples from all of them to do a lot of evaluation. And we find out genetically that this is one of those pups that we put in 2 years or 3 years ago.
Wow.
So we've documented 13 of these 13 of the 50 pups that could be breeding age. We've documented 13 of them that are breeding age now in the wild. And 4 of those are reproducing. They've produced at least 7 litters on their own. So those pups that we insert are now growing up to be breeders and passing on their valuable genetics to the wild pup.
Wow, how rewarding. Well, thank you so much for telling us about that. I learned a lot of new stuff with you in just a couple of minutes. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a great program. Thanks for highlighting it.
Thank you.